documentary about astral traveling, and I found out something new for myself about holotropic breathwork. Guess what? I decided to try it. We'll keep you posted. But what do you know about astral traveling?
Not many things.
Have you tried?
Yes, I did.
Did you reach plane number 5 or 6?
Not yet.
Yoshik, have you tried astral traveling?
Yes.
Have you ever reached the astral plane?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Most likely.
That's it, guys.
That's it, 1 minute and 33 seconds.
That's it?
You're not very talkative today. I wish I knew more about astral traveling, but the reason I want to try it is that I've heard that if you have an issue, a question to the universe, it's the best way to get the answer.
No, it's not about answers. It's
About answers.
I understood it's about traveling to places, worlds where you want to go.
Not just this.
Who gives you the answers
Who give?
in astral?
I don't know who gives it to you. But she said if you have a particular issue or a problem, this is the way to, I don't know, somehow to connect to yourself, to the absolute, and to find it. But the thing is that you forget almost 90% when you get back.
It's true.
Yoshik, join us.
You have been unplugged. At the end of the session, they unplugged you. And you are going back to the matrix where they give you like 10% just to think about it. And based on this 10%, you have to draw a lot of conclusions about your happy life. That's it, I can say.
If you could ask something, I don't know, just one question, and to get the answer for that question, what would it be?
Oh. Sometimes you have so many questions, and when somebody is asking what you would ask, and
Choose
you
one.
It's very simple.
Okay.
You ask the question, how can I know
I know my question.
all the answers, all the questions that I'm gonna ask in the future? That's the question. And you should receive the answer, so you will be all knowing.
That's good.
About this future, in this dimension, you mean?
Well, the question is not a matter of dimension. You may ask questions in any dimension. You ask the question, how can I have all the answers of all the questions? That is my question. Tell me how. And they will either enlighten you or either give you a script or either program you so you to know. And that's pretty much.
I think all answers are available for us, but the thing is we can digest them, we can unpack them.
Well,
By Chikunova again.
if you ask the question how to unpack them, they're supposed to.
This is a question number 2.
How
No,
to
question
unpack
number
them,
two.
yeah.
The question number 1 answer all the questions. How can I have answers to all the questions? That is the question.
You'll be a god then. What are you doing here?
Well, that is the proper question to ask. Any other question, it's levels down than this question. This question is like the overall question. I want to know everything, and you ask how to know everything or how to know the answer of any question.
It's impossible. Even in your astral life, I think it's impossible to know everything.
Well, we don't know here, but maybe in the astral life, that's like,
No, I don't think so. There are so many levels even there.
how to
So
know.
if you go one level up,
Just made
that's a
it up
good
that there are
question.
many
Yes,
levels.
how I know.
So that's the whole idea that you can every
Some
The
people
only-
do
the
travel.
only-
Yes, and they don't
The
have
only
answers.
true answer to any new things that you don't know is just the question. That's it. You ask questions and then you get answers. Sometimes you get, sometimes you don't. But
Mostly you don't.
if you ask the questions, you will receive the answer automatically, according to my philosophy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? What would be your question?
No, just a question. It's very close to our astral topic of conversation. If we are dying, are we losing our identity or not?
Conscious? Is
Conscious
it aware
identity.
of the past life
Yeah.
it's been through? Yeah.
I died a couple of times.
Are we having
don't know.
it with us? Do you have like our identity, like me, like I am there?
Or is it we and you become a part of
Or you just
common
forgot
conscious?
about everything and you're just floating there?
No, you don't forget about everything. It's just the opposite. You assume everything and you lose identity. You get yourself hired and you become the tree, the microphone, the camera, the shoes, everything at the same time.
So it means
So
yes,
it's-
you're losing.
You're losing your identity, so you're everywhere.
Your
You just
ego.
energy, you just
Yep.
you spread everywhere.
That is the whole idea. I believe so.
But what is an identity? Once again,
The thing is, you don't want to lose yourself after the death. You want to be yourself. You don't want to be in the tree, in the cat, in the car. Like you want to be like yourself with your like thoughts,
How do you know?
experience. I don't
Maybe
know.
not.
If,
Maybe when you die, you become so enlightened that
Maybe
you
that's
think
the whole paradox of identity. My identity, it's a very bad thing. It's a bad thing even in this world. Our material world is very bad to identify yourself with anything, because as soon as you identify yourself, you attach to it. So you become somewhat identified.
yeah, with the role you're playing here.
Whatever, like 10,000 levels, like psychological identities, subpersonalities, many different subpersonalities of the subpersonalities. And you go forward, just in the human psyche, there's so many levels of identities. This is the book. I gave you the book. Did you read the book? No?
Which one?
Yeah, it's very good. It's like Eckhart Tolle, the book of Eckhart Tolle.
I heard Tolle.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about, the identity. That's like what we think identity. Very well explained. I like his hypothesis about identifying. What is identifying? It's like all impressions through your life, you just attach yourself to certain things. Oh, I love this woman. Oh, this is my daughter.
But sad thing, if you'll die, so you'll forget that you love this woman.
Exactly.
But it's sad.
And
That's
that
why
is-
this.
He even says about this identity, as soon as you say the word mine, or this is my cup, you're already identifying partially with
a cup.
a cup. Because as soon as you say me, you're identifying, and the question is, who are you? This question to many people is like, you ask somebody on the street, and who are you? And oh, I'm a scientist. Oh, I'm a programmer.
I'm a good woman.
I'm a good one. And this is all labels and identification that people want to see themselves. But no, the gurus just keep asking me, but who are really you? Who are really you? I'm like, I discovered this, I'm a scientist, I work in a laboratory. But no, I don't care about your job. I want to know who are you. And well, I'm born in this place and this and that, and no, I don't want to know that either. That's where you're born. I want to know who are you. And
It's a question, good question.
it keeps going till you say, I'm nothing, I'm nobody.
Well, yeah. That's the right answer.
Just disidentify yourself and that's it.
Yeah. But it happens when you die, I think.
So, and then you start asking, wait a minute, who I am. I had this when I went to this astral thing. I'm telling you, this was my biggest fear. My biggest fear was that I don't know who I am. That's like
Wow.
super deep fear. I could not Not that was.
It was a fear? What did you experience? Fear, or you just experience a joy? Usually
Fear-
people,
no,
when they're
no,
leaving
this-
their body,
for
they
me
experience
was
the joy.
for me was like this was when I smoked weed the first time.
Uh-huh.
I went through this fear of people, all the people, and the biggest fear is that I'm lost. You know, like the usual experience that we experience when you smoke first time and you overdose or whatever. So I was lost. First I was lost. I don't know where I am. You lose time and space. But the fear was, I don't know who I am and how I'm gonna get to this world, to where I, you know, like in my mind is I know there is something there. I know maybe this person is, but then I start questioning, is this, because Maria shows up as some devil.
Devil?
Yeah, like a very dark person. And then I'm, who is this person? Oh, that's she. And then she shows up in the next 5 seconds or whatever, because there's no time there. Then she shows up like an angel with a aura around her, light, and I'm like, wait a minute, who's this? I don't know who I am. I don't know who is she. I'm just like afraid of myself, who I am, where I am, and how I'm gonna get there. How I'm gonna get back to the physical world, the physical, like, you know, we don't. If you think it's not even the physical world, it's how I'm gonna get back to me. And to me, concept is actually rooted in this environment, in my life. You know, whatever we call my life, it's like
Your room.
I'm in.
Your Brooklyn flat.
I live in Brooklyn now. I have Maria. I have the trees around. This is what I like. I drive the car. That is my car. You know, that's not my car. It's like you can deconstruct everything to, okay, first it's not my car. It's Ahmed's car. But really, is it Ahmed? No, it's Toyota, because Toyota made it. But is it? What is made of? Oh, bunch of metals. This was belongings to somebody. Oh, they was in the ground like minerals. Somebody take them out, say, this is my mineral. I'm gonna sell it for $5. And this is how the identification process goes to, till you, yeah, it's my Toyota.
You went deep, huh?
Yeah.
To the mineral state of your car.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Guys, if you were given a chance to recall all your past lives, would you take it? Like, let's assume
Yeah.
there is such a thing as past
Yeah,
lives.
they will be hell of a trip.
Would you take it?
I just read the book Nikolai Rerich and about our memories about our past lives, and he's saying that people don't have access to them because their minds are not ready. So it depends on level
Bullshit.
of consciousness. No, it's by his words again.
Oh, we are not ready. When
If
we
you're
are getting
smart
ready,
enough,
huh?
wise enough, and you can take that, like in past life you were like a big man, king of like island, I don't know, and in this life you Uber driver. So
So what? You know, this is going to be even
life.
bigger
It's
confusion.
life.
I'm going to have more
But not
personalities.
everyone so smart and wise like you.
What do you mean? They will be forced. They will be like, oh yeah, I was the king. The king will say, oh, that super shit is very good. Yeah, let's go. Customers. To be a poor man. Imagine like the boredom to be king all your life.
Could you
The
imagine
whole
like
kingdom on your knees. And
well-
you're like, oh, I gotta decide for these idiots. Like, okay, you come here, you go to the war, you kill this person.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, and now what we do, and what we do, and what we do, and everybody's like, what kind of life is that?
What if you find out that in your past life you were a frog or a cockroach or something like that?
Again,
I'd be very
according to this book,
disappointed.
you were like life starts from the mineral, plant,
you know
animal.
what you do? You're like, quack, quack, quack.
I was an amoeba. Amoeba, what you call it. Why are you leaving us all the time?
I'm looking for cigarettes.
The flies are biting.
Huh? Oh, right. These are long Marlboro lights. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So we went through identity crisis, three of us, as you can see. Identity crisis.
Middle-aged identity crisis.
It's too early, no rush.
I'm just making a joke.
We're still growing.
Yes.
Very interesting question. I was watching yesterday this movie, The Airbender. The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
The story goes that the kingdoms of water, fire, and whatever, the four kingdoms, and there is one called Avatar, and he's supposed to be born in the kingdom of the airbenders, you know. So the kid, it's a kid, and in one of the scenes, the wise men show him the like a pantheon, and he say, this is all you going through thousands of statues, and everything was casted. Each life it was casted, and then this was a trader. He traded this kid, and the king takes him. The king who wants to kill this airbender kid, and he say, wait a minute, why you are a kid? I don't get it. You are not supposed to be. Why you are born kid? That was interesting question, you know. Yeah.
It was deep.
It was deep question, yeah.
It's a movie or cartoon?
It's a movie.
Movie.
Yeah, it's a real movie. Yeah.
I thought it's cartoon. It's a movie.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's the same, it's just longer. With more variations of his, I don't know, adventures.
Albert, come here.
Just circle.
Let's make sure that we are recording or something.
Yeah, I would really love to recall all the memories of my past lives. It would be very interesting. Because sometimes you get this glimpse, either in your dream or when you meditate or when you write, but you're not sure if it's a fantasy, you know, maybe it's a trick of your imagination, or maybe
Maybe
you're recalling something from
maybe
these distant times.
maybe it's a bunch of impressions from the movies that you saw through Hollywood.
Yes, and you're confusing them
Production,
with
and then
different.
you are confusing because they are very powerful. These movies, they are so powerful. They hit you on a core level. You cry. You are in there. You are in the movie when you. This is, by the way, the hypnosis. I always talk about this. There is the professional hypnotist and NLP people. They say that every day we go in hypnosis, whether we understand or not. That's the process of hypnosis, and they give this very simple example. You go in a movie theater, the lights goes down, you touch the chairs, you see, but there is a moment that you forgot that you're in a movie theater. You know that these are characters, these are actors, this is Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie, they are playing roles, but there is a moment that you forgot that this is Brad Pitt, you forgot that you are in a movie theater, you just go in the story. That is the moment of hypnosis. You are at that moment, not here, not there, not in conscious, subconscious, you are just in the movie. And that's why these impressions, they go so deep in your head, and you wake up one dream. Oh, I was King Ivan what was the terrible? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, maybe you watched this movie like a kid. Maybe you don't know.
Yeah, that's the question. The borderline is very blurry. Or maybe we just live in different dimensions on this planet, like in 2 million other dimensions. There is a person named Maria Duran, and I somehow can access their little worlds.
Yep.
Yeah?
In your fantasy. No, it's true that because the fantasy, when you get into your fantasy, the fantasy become reality.
My daughter likes to say that there's no such thing as I imagined it. Because if I thought about it, it already exists somewhere.
Yep, it does exist.
Yes.
It's in a different plane.
Yeah.
The kids, for them, there's no reality. The reality, the border between the real world and play, and this like about 15 years of age start disappearing. Some of these gurus that I listen, they explain this because, the grown-up people train these kids to become grown-up, so they forgot about this other worlds and they became too serious, One of the gurus say, when you go to training, sales training, he's a sales trainer here, so he say, if you ask a kid, go sell this thing, they will go and they will sell it because nobody yet printed their business cards and they didn't tell them, oh, you're a salesperson. They didn't attach this label. As soon as attach the label to a salesperson to you, if you are 15 years old, you're gonna be like, oh, now I'm a salesperson. What other salespeople do? Oh, they fail. And he makes 2 and 2 connections, so he goes to sell, but failure is in the back of his head because he is not like a kid thinking person, he is like a grown-up thinking person. I will go to sell this cup and they will tell me no. Like what they say, no. That's it. The kid is messed up forever. What you guys gonna say about this?
About what?
About
kid?
the kid-like thinking processes.
Great ideas are coming to you when you are not thinking. Great ideas are coming to you when you are not thinking. When your mind is not busy with unnecessary thoughts and blueprints.
I don't know, there are these practices when people are trying to connect to their inner children. And they do it in order to open their mind, you know? Because we have so many blocks, so many limitations as adults. But imagine being a 45-year-old and having a brain of a kid. Perception is a good thing, but I don't know. You have a very good connection to your inner child, Joseph.
Yeah. Mommy. I'm just messing.
Don't ever do it. Especially on camera.
I'm just messing with you. Mommy.
Okay, we started with astral traveling and we ended with identity crisis with inner children, but we never spoke about astral traveling itself. Okay, let's try holotropic breath work.
Okay.
But you need, I don't know, there's a workshop. It's 10 hours workshop. And the session itself, it's 3 hours. So you have to breathe for 3 hours straight.
Let's do this when you go to Vermont.
You go to astral plane. This is the best.
To go to astral traveling?
No, I can guide.
Nobody's going to pay
I
you.
can guide bunch of people that are willing to go. I'm ready to guide them. I have some experience in guidance.
Do you? No, it just. I was reading yesterday, and it says that it's the same effect as from taking LSD or ayahuasca. The cactus is the same, only by breathing.
I agree, but I think it takes years of practice to achieve that level. It's not just like 3 hours you breathe in and you change your state of mind and you're floating.
You change the state of your mind.
In 3 hours?
Yes.
I think everyone will be doing this.
No, believe it or not everyone is doing.
Why are you so certain? Have you ever tried that?
We watched a video about this.
But I know this for like 2-3 years already, and there's like a whole cult of people copying people that invented these things. There are like 5 names. This name that she told me yesterday, I told her, oh, this is not the guy, I know another guy.
No,
I mean,
his
these
name is
guys
Stanislav Grof. He invented this holotropic breath work in 70s. I really want to find an instructor and to try it. Because people offer their online services. You can do it online. I can guide you.
Online. Could you imagine being guided online?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I understand.
Why not?
Give me your credit card number.
Yeah, well, I
Is
think
that okay? Now I guide you. Just lay down and listen to my voice.
and sleep. I'll charge you for hours.
As soon as I hear this is a pure hypnosis, one-on-one hypnosis. And it's like the first 3 words of the guy was, and now you go deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's
It's not hypnosis, you're breathing. there are certain
No, but
patterns.
because you don't know hypnosis, and that's why you think it's not hypnosis. I'm telling you, like a hypnotist, that this is a pure hypnosis.
It's about the oxygen levels in your brain.
Yes, that is.
And when your brain reaches certain level of oxygen, your mind expands, and
yes,
that's why you can
expand,
go
expand, but
far.
The voice of the guide who is guiding you, he is because
giving
when
you suggestions.
Your mind is like a computer that has to check the peripheral things like the printer, the monitor, everything that gets out of the CPU. It's like, and these are your five senses. So you constantly checking. Is it my arm here? I will show you hypnosis. Hey, here it is a hypnosis. Okay. Now I will demonstrate simple hypnosis.
Okay.
Now this is a simple hypnosis, and you will think that this, you will not be hypnotized, but you will be hypnotized at the moment. It's very simple. Here now, focus your attention on this area here. Focus your attention, and now I'm gonna slowly, very slowly bring your hand to your nose.
But you're actually pushing me with this.
Exactly, that's called hypnosis, yeah. So now focus all your attention.
Tricky hypnosis.
It's not a trick. This is like a classic hypnosis. This is called Milton Erickson method.
Yeah.
And it's every hypnotist is like a training, like you train the coding. Now let me hypnotize you. So now, slowly, just focus your
But I
attention.
feel the pressure, Jožek.
Yeah, that's right. Now I will tell you the next level of the hypnosis. Now you think you are not hypnotized, but you are already hypnotized. The more I push your hand, the more you're gonna focus your attention here. The more I push your hand, the more you will focus your attention here. And the more you focus your attention, the more you're gonna start closing your eyes, and you're gonna slowly close your eyes, and your eyes will start closing. I can even see that you are blinking. And when I touch,
I'm supposed to blink.
you're not supposed to blink. You're supposed to focus your attention here. And
This is too close.
yeah, and the idea is, and in this thing, it is like I can tap you here slowly. And when now in the count of 5, you will sleep. You will follow my hand, hold your attention here, and you will slowly fall asleep. And now you're under hypnosis. That is
Why you're not sleeping?
why I'm not sleeping, you know. No, it's not in this way. So hypnosis is simply guiding your attention into too many things that your mind cannot process, and you go in the fight or flight response. This is embedded in the nervous system, it's embedded in your mind, it's embedded in your body. You cannot go beyond yourself. That's like simple thing. That's what's called hypnosis. You can hypnotize yourself the same way. All meditation, all kind of meditation is practically self-hypnosis. I stay here and now I focus my attention. And where is going my attention? Okay, I'm gonna check. Here. And that's it. It's very simple. Now I can give you the practical test. I told you about this practical test many times. It's called the test of the 5 senses. The purpose of this test is to bring you to the present moment.
Okay.
Because people say, oh, I'm lost in my mind. Okay, now we're going to exercise this. Okay? You ask these 5 questions. You just sit down and you ask the 5 questions. What do I smell? Smell, open your smell senses. What do you smell? Answer the question. What do you guys smell?
Nothing. I just have this coffee aftertaste in my mouth.
Okay, so you have the taste of your mouth. That is the 4th sense. Now, what do you smell?
Nothing.
Nothing? Are you sure?
I am sure.
Okay, how do you feel? Okay, what do you see?
Grass.
Okay. What do you taste?
Coffee.
Okay, how do you feel?
Good.
What do you see?
Yes.
What do you hear?
Oils.
That's it. That is called the test of
Reality check.
Yeah, reality check. You bring yourself into here. As you go through all your peripherals in 1 second, and you can do it literally in 2 seconds. If you
Ask these questions.
don't even ask the questions. Just the question is, I'm
Answer
guiding you through the exercise, and once you become to understand how it works, when you are tired, for example, when you are very tired and like, oh, I've been fucking this computer like I cannot see, and you go and like just canalize your attention. Where my attention go? Okay. Oh, I feel the breeze on my skin. Okay, the taste of coffee. I see the light. It's nice. I hear you. I hear my voice. Fantastic. Hop, you're back in the matrix. I mean here. And that's
But
it.
is it a good thing?
Huh?
What if I want to escape the matrix? The matrix.
It's very simple. You
Just
go-
wake up.
You go to sleep. You know, you go to sleep and that's it.
No, when you're going to sleep, you're going to another matrix.
Yeah. And astral plane is another matrix. So
Yeah,
there's no
just
escape.
different
It's a
level, no.
matrix inside another matrix inside another matrix.
I mean about our matrix, how to get in and how to get out. There's
To break the patterns. We were discussing it yesterday.
like what we have here. We have one matrix here, what we see, the senses, and then we have the internal matrix in like the consciousness, where it comes from. I don't know.
You have internal setup to see this matrix.
So that's all.
It was a good topic.
It was an interesting conversation. We took our time again. Do you want me to stop it?
Yeah, oh yeah, maybe we stop the video. Yeah. This is very high level conversation. They don't get it, these people.
Why would you say something like this about your audience? I'm sure it wasn't that advanced. It was pretty
I just want to offend them.
amateurish.
I offend you.
Be offended.
Yes, you are offended. And subscribe to the channel. Hey. That's it. Jožek,
Yeah.
say the final speech. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel.
Okay guys, thanks for watching the video. We hope we haven't bored you to death with this very high matters. Okay, if you like our videos, please let us know in the comments